Are you shocked by recent Varna research that 90% of the youth leave the church and only 10% come back? ValuOasis will support Engedi, a nonprofit institute, church youth groups, church leaders, and parents as educators to provide value to these students, eternal values. Streams of living water will be fed to Engedi students where they show up at Engedi looking for reasons to live, reasons to be accepted. Engedi is in Kansas City, Kansas, where children too often are poor financially and spiritually. Too often, grade school students are sent by parents that do not have time to instill values. Take up the opportunity to read and write and think and use math are rewarded, but the students that stumble are easy to forget. Engedi has a history of working one-on-one with students to bring them to a place where they can find intrinsic and extrinsic values and change the course of their life. It's a slow process, but they have to work one-on-one with these students. ValuOasis will support Engedi and like-minded groups by providing a place where students can come and receive valuable life lessons such as persistence, being rewarded for success. Church groups will be invited to bring the students in. Some of the best life coaches are youth leaders where they can communicate one-on-one, talk over events and things that are happening in the student's life and understand some of the things in society that is going on around them at school, at home, and with their friends that shouldn't be. ValuOasis will encourage youth leaders to bond with their students with the fun of activities, by talking, by sitting down and enjoying a meal in a relaxed atmosphere where they can share what is going on in different ways. One group may explore the first century city of Corinth and the presence of Kansas City. Or another group may look at the exodus from slavery and the current situation where groups are trying to manipulate them. ValuOasis will also provide youth leaders and parents as teachers a time to come together and talk over in an enjoyable atmosphere what is going on, how can they improve their message to their kids, to their students. After COVID, parents saw the need to take on more responsibility. Some will enroll their kids in private school, or some parents will use homeschool, or some parents will demand more of their school boards. These type of parent involvement in the education of their children will be encouraged. Finally, fourth, ValuOasis will provide an overall atmosphere where conversations can be initiated from what is going on around them. For example, we may have one of the golf courses a jungle, but in the pathways they will be seeing props with some of the challenges that face Abraham and Moses and the apostles. They'll also have background music that is different than what they're going to receive over the radio. When a family comes to the miniature golf, they'll be able to go through this and maybe afterwards sit down at a meal for pizza and talk over leisurely what is happening for Moses and Abraham and the apostles, and how does that reflect on what's happening today. Challenges existed in the past, challenges exist present. If you're concerned with the flight of students from the church, please consider looking deeper into ValuOasis